Hello, in this video we will discuss about the in vitro fertilization mechanism. So the in vitro fertilization mean the fertilization require the external media. External media mean the external fertilization through sperm and egg. And after that is the blastocyst will be implanted into the uterus. So the in vitro fertilization is the treatment for infertility of female. For example, the decrease of the hormones or other problem. So we will discuss in this manner. So the in vitro fertilization cycle include the first is the egg retrieval, a minor surgical procedure in which a doctor obtain egg from the follicle of the ovaries. And after the egg retrieval, the donor insemination. The donor insemination means it is placed sperm directly inside the vagina, at the cervix, or inside the uterus, at the cervix of inside the uterus. And after this, the embryo development, when the sperm successfully fertilized the egg. So the embryo development, when the sperm successfully fertilized the egg, an embryo forms and the begins to grow. And after begin the grow to cleavage formation will lead to produce the blastocyst, and this blastocyst to embryo blastocyst to embryo transfer through the cervix, embryo implant into the uterus. So let's begin to understand the whole mechanism. This is a summary. So the infertility types can be different type infertility for male and female differently. So the mostly the female infertility is more famous to use this treatment. So the blocked or damaged fallopian tubes decrease the serum count in male and who had fallopian removed. So the who had fallopian removed. So in this way, here is the uterus, and this is the removed the fallopian tube or blocked the fallopian tube, or uterine wall will be not correctly prepared during the menstrual cycle. So what is the menstrual cycle? We will learn and we will check that, and we can identify the hormone changes as well other things. So here is the female, which that's contain normal ovulation. This is the pituitary gland, and the stimulus will lead to gonadotropin releasing factor to stimulate the adenohypophysis to produce the follicle stimulating hormone and luteinizing hormone. So in this way, this is the ovary, which that is basically the uterus, and the ovary, which that is the ovarian cycle and uterine cycle will occur in this manner. So anyhow, let's begin to understand the further mechanism, and in this way we will understand further. So the follicular phase and the luteal phase. So the 1 to 7 to 28 days here, and in this way you can understand better. And in this way, the 28 days required for the one cycle of the ovulation. So the ovulation occurs during the 14 days. So the follicular phase will change the hormone, and that is, for example, follicle stimulating hormone and luteinizing hormone will produce, and this is the estrogen will increase during the ovulation and drastically decrease during the 21st day and 28th. On the other hand, here is the red color is line showing that is luteinizing hormone also include the increase extreme level will lead to stimulate the ovulation, so the ovum will be produced. While here is the green color, which that is showing that is the progesterone. This progesterone will be basically the progesterone, which that will be decreased but that drastically increased during the luteal phase. So luteum, the corpus luteum formation, when decreased the degeneration if the pregnancy will not occur. While here is the follicle stimulating hormone will also drastically increase during the ovulation. So it can be increase the follicle stimulating hormone if we want to get more than one egg, so that to activate many primary follicles. So we can increase the many primary follicles to form a secondary follicle. And on the other hand, here is the egg ovulation. The luteinizing hormone will decrease, the follicle stimulating hormone decrease, estrogen will decrease, and in this way the ovulation inhibition. This ovulation inhibition is basically the hormone therapy. This hormone therapy which that inhibit this decreasing of the follicle stimulating hormone, luteinizing hormone, and in this way the stimulation of the ovulation, because this will increase the follicle stimulating hormone and luteinizing hormone, other things. So in this way the hormone therapy is here. The follicle stimulating hormone and luteinizing hormone when introduced in our body will target to the ovary, and it will target to the ovary. So in this manner you can understand that after this is the egg production will be, after egg will produce it. In this way here is the minor surgery can remove and inoculate the eggs into the sample as a sample. This is known as the retrieval. Anyhow, this is the ovary which that's contain primary follicle convert into the secondary follicle due to the follicle stimulating hormone enhancement therapy. And in this way, the multiple eggs are taken from the woman's ovary. And in this way, remember that things. Basically, the third step is the multiple eggs are taken from the woman's ovary. So in this way, here you can see the taking out the egg, the secondary follicles. After the taking out the secondary follicles, basically is the in vitro fertilization into the laboratory, and this will be insert into the as a sample and fertilized externally through sperm, and basically the fertilization, in vitro fertilization. And in this way the one egg separation will lead to grow grow from the zygote to the blastocyst formation. So the zygote will convert into the blastocyst. After this blastocyst formation, the implantable embryo, this implantable embryo will be implanted into the uterus through a cervix injection. So after this, the insertion through a cervix to inject, because the blastocyst is very important character, can be implanted easily because the blastocyst is the implantable. So that's implantation will occur. So in this way, the implantation disorder or other problem which that will not hinder these things. And in this way, the uterine walls which that is conceive the blastocyst implantation, and in this way the fetus will be grow, and after the pregnancy complete to the parturition to produce a new fetus, which that is totally natural, but the unnatural process is the in vitro fertilization mechanism. So thanks for watching. If you like this video, please make sure to subscribe, like and share, and give the suggestion in the comment below to understand better. So next video we will learn about the more reproductive system and the more reproductive system video. So give the suggestion. Bye.